I'm moving up. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm moving onward and upward, yeah. Stepping out of the world I know. 'Cause I'm weary.
What day is it today, Dave? Friday. What date? Are we Friday the 8th? Friday the 8th. Today is day 532. I run every day. Whew. And this is Thoughts on the Run with Dave and Mike around the suburbs of Bryanston, down to Hamilton Park and back up the hill. Woo! So, yeah, start again. Hold the phone, start again. Looking into education. Tell me what you're doing.
So okay, I'll start from the beginning. When I was in Europe, I was asked to speak in the European Parliament about education, and I had no idea what I was going to say. I was a young guy, 16, and I did some research and I looked into it and started questioning a few things of what is actually education. And saw an interesting piece the other day of education is it's not about just seeing the front cover of the knowledge, but also investigating into it, seeing what you can find. So it's different from just learning facts, but also about how can you use those facts, how can you utilize that information. And the question is schools doing that today? Or how is schools doing it today? So it'll be interesting to find out.
Is it about getting deeper into the data and questioning it and
Yeah.
asking how can you use it? And if it's even true.
Yeah. For instance, if you have a look at flat earthers, it's easy to find the information on YouTube or other social media platforms because someone is telling you these are the facts. But it's another ability to actually go, okay, that's interesting. Let me do my own research. Let me think for myself. Let me go in deep and find more knowledge and information about the subject. So not teaching people to learn for themselves, but teaching people to find out. Teaching people to ask the questions.
Beautiful, love it. Thanks, man. And one of the things I've been reading in Russell Brunson's book is this thing about having to produce content on a continuous basis, right? So that guys can follow your work and attract it to you and build a relationship that way. So that when you offer them something great, they are ready to buy what you offer.
They got content, yeah.
Yeah. So I've tried this content creation a few times and I get stuck. I was stuck many times. And I'm reading the book. It's late at night, I'm lying there next to Jill. She's asleep and I'm fucking going through this. And as I said to the guys, it's like this guy's talking to me. Like, fuck, man. He says to me, you know what your problem is? You're trying to produce content that's perfect. That's like earth-shatteringly good. And you can't do that. You can't do it consistently. You might do it once off and occasionally.
Yeah.
He says, so stop trying to produce this awesome stuff and getting stuck. Rather, just document something that's part of what you do every day. Make it short, make it simple.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be complicated.
Sounds smart.
Sounds alright. So I started this. So I'm on this crazy thing of running every day. Let me link it to that. And I'm going to call it Thoughts on the Run.
Okay.
Since my mind is always spinning through something on Sunday. So I started this. And I've been talking about when I injured myself in 2015 when I stepped my Achilles and I was sitting on my ass and I created this vision board.
Yeah.
In fact, it was Paul Mooney. He said to me, Chana, get magazines, sit down, cut out the stuff that inspires you, put it on paper, make it bold, and work towards whatever it is that's on there. So I did it. And when I look back at this thing today, it's like, look what I was saying in 2015.
Okay.
And
Where are you now?
where am I now, and what have I done, and what's changed, and what haven't I done, and what do I still need to get on with? So, we're talking about this vision board, but my challenge to the guys this morning was...
Morning.
Hey. Hello, good morning. My challenge to the guys this morning was put your vision hat on a little bit and look forward and tell me something about something you're going to do, create, inspire, achieve as a result of this lockdown, shutdown, being at home, whatever it is that you would never have ordinarily done. But because of this, you might just go and do it. And think about what that is, and we'll have some thoughts on the run a little bit later to what that's going to be. So
I'm glad I'm
that's
cutting this run short.
So if I don't get you today, I'll get you another day. But that's the thinking. So I've created a few now already. I haven't posted them. They're in my outbox ready to go. I'll just start posting them to my YouTube channel. And I'm sure there'll be some folk out there who might be interested in my story and kind of linked daily events to work stuff that I'm doing and products that I'm building and thinking around this. So start again. Well, tell me what you think.
No, so I've been reading this book about this journalist. American oak who went to Britain, married a British chick, had children there, then came back to America. But anyway, he's been writing this weekly column. It was a weekly column for years. And now he's compiled that into a book. And it's about how a lot of his stories was how he's seen.
Yes, David Bullard. Remember him?
Yes.
Out to lunch.
Yes.
Same thing.
Same thing. Yeah. Morning. So this was a guy an American who went back to America after like 20 years with his children. And his weekly column became about how America's changed and looking at it through British eyes.
Right.
And then he put all these little short stories, or his weekly columns, he got them into a pattern that they flowed, and he wrote a book.
Yeah, show your beautiful face on that.
So, this is the type of thing you're talking about.
Exactly.
Thoughts on the run.
Yeah.
It's like create, but you want to create a daily...
Mike's already given us some of his genius this morning. So
You want to create a daily column.
Well, it might not be daily, but it might be going to be pretty regular. So, yeah.
Okay.
So Justin, I've had a real hard think about how pandemics are, traditional pandemics, the scourge of society or a portal to something new. So I've had a massive awakening recently around people talking about going back to normal. And was normal really any good? Was us consuming the planet, killing the planet good? You know, was our over-consumerization destroying more and more, and we were still in a more generation, and how much is enough? And being in lockdown, I realized that back down to basics, community, health, my family, the things that I value are not necessarily all the stuff.
Have you noticed how your spending on your credit card's gone down?
Completely. All my
Grocery bill's gone up though, but I'm not at restaurants.
And how much of that arbitrary spending on your card have you missed?
yeah,
You can't even remember what you
Can't
were
remember.
spending
So here's the other thing, I've worked out I can live with 5 shirts,
yeah.
because I got to fucking iron them.
And I've learned that I don't need to travel in my car so much. I've loved having the animals and the birds and the clean air
And the petrol bill has gone down.
Yeah.
Like you cannot believe.
So,
In fact, I haven't filled up with petrol
yeah,
in 2 months.
correct. Isn't that a wonderful thing?
Beautiful.
So,
I still drive to work most days. But I've only filled up once.
so I'm one of my mission visions was to make the world a better place, and I think I can contribute to that. I can consume less, I can use less, potentially teach more, provide more skills, and I think the space that we're in now is a huge opportunity to rethink how we work, how we live, and maybe change a bunch of stuff. So I'm quite excited about this portal of new.
Beautiful words of wisdom. Thank you, Dave. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave. You can do it. Beautiful. Good work, Chana. Good climbing.
So what are people going to buy going forward? They might not buy the things that we thought they were going to buy, but they're potentially going to buy a transformative experience. So they might go and buy scuba diving to transform themselves, not just to go on holiday.
So the scuba diving experience is getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, more.
Experience having to control your breathing, control your mind, control your thinking, your heart rate.
Yeah,
So maybe under pressure next time,
your fear
you can draw on those experiences
for something else.
and be better off. Think about this challenge that business schools face.
Yeah,
They've always said you need to come and be in a classroom,
yeah,
and you learn here better with people.
yeah,
Now they're trying to tell that same customer who's paying the same fee that you should pay the same fee now to be at home and learn online.
yeah,
And when this thing changes, they're going to have to pivot back to say, no, actually, you should be here.
yeah.
And flip-flop all over the place. And I think people are going to look at that and say, man, I don't need to be in a classroom.
That's,
I need to get in front of guys who can give me skills so I can get running now
yeah,
and not have to wait for this degree for someone to employ me,
some physical.
but
place
rather
to go
I can
to.
take control of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mike, come, China, let's go. We're going to the gate. Up our favourite Cleve Hill climb, around the bend. Get the sewer smell that's been there forever. Come, China. Gate's the end of the road. Keep going, all the way.
I'm
All the way.
moving up. I'm stepping out of my comfort
Ring the bell.
zone. I'm moving onward
baby.
and upward, yeah. Stepping out of the world I know.
Love your work, China.
'Cause I'm with
Well done.
I'm alone. The fight gets harder. The mind gets low. Whoa, but I feel I'm healing. 'Cause I'm meaning straight. This isn't over. Now take a breath. I'm leaving fear on a dusty trail I made. I'm walking quickly away from it
Oh, top of the last line. What a beautiful morning
that
out.
holds me down. And all
Catch
the
up with Dave,
people will look at me.
Bruce and Mike.
They don't see all the pain and grief.
sun and fresh air. Good exercise. Beautiful.
Ring the bell.
I ran the coffee today. I put my beans in my car last night, and I bought some lovely 40% Arabica staying in me. Same with the YouTube run. Oh, legs up. I've got to get back into the distance. So one thing I have been doing is drinking more coffee. Just being at home and stuffing it in the espresso machine. Oh, made it back. Well done, man.